Okay, orange belts. Orange belts are where we start actually checking your book testing. We want you to bring in your list, put your name on it, keep it forever, so eventually when you're a black belt, you have all of your stuff going back to when you first started. Let me just find it here. The back of the manual, page 49. Once there's lines over here, that means you're supposed to bring them in and get someone to sign them off. Orange belt's going for green belt, or orange belt, black stripes going for green belt. Once you're orange belt, you can start your book testing. And you should start your book testing. It says, ask a brown belt or higher. Doesn't have to be an instructor. Brown belts or higher should be able to check whether you can do the things on your list. And the first one, explain why we Kiai. 2 to 4 reasons. Page 9 in your manual has a little bit on the Kiai. Not a full list. We talk about it sometimes in class. And why do we Kiai? I don't know, because it sounds cool. Not a good answer, okay? Most people know, I'm going to talk about a little bit now, just to help you out. Most people know one of the main reasons we Kiai is to make our technique stronger. Our punches stronger, our kicks stronger. Ayah! Ayah! Okay, you do not have to say the word Kiai. Kiai is 2 Japanese characters that means spirit and melding or coming together or meeting. Okay, we're taking our spirit and we're putting it together with our technique, and that's a Kiai, in case you care about the Japanese. Doesn't mean you have to say the word Kiai, it's just explaining what's going on. My Kiai is just a kind of a thing. Whatever helps you. And it does make your technique stronger. Tennis players, they don't do karate, they're playing tennis, but they'll be like, that's a Kiai. They're making their swings, their strikes harder. Boxers, okay, they breathe. A Kiai is an exhalation, it's a breathing. Okay, so whatever noise you make, it shouldn't be a screech, it shouldn't be a scream. If you're trying to make your punch stronger, my punch takes this much time. I need my Kiai to take that much time. Okay, I'm not shouting for 5 seconds. That doesn't help my short punch anymore. Okay, so one of the main reasons is to make our technique stronger. Yes, it can be kicks, it can be whatever it is. High strikes, it can be anything. But also, there's a bunch more reasons. When I'm going to strike at the other person, they might be kicking me. And when I Kiai, it kind of locks my body up, so it's harder to get hurt. Okay? If someone throws me down really hard, when I hit the floor, because it doesn't hurt as much when you're yelling. Okay? If you're breaking boards, it makes your hammer fist stronger, but it also makes it so you don't feel the board while you're screaming. Okay? It makes your body stronger to deal with what's happening, not just to do a technique. It can startle someone when someone grabs you, and then your thing, and the person, they're not going to get scared, they're not going to run away, but they might flinch just for a split second, and that lets you do your thing that much easier. Okay? If you're out and someone's bothering you and you're yelling, other people around might hear it and come help you out. Okay? And to startle the other person or to get attention drawn to what's going on, you do have to be kind of loud. To fall on the ground, to get hit, to make your technique stronger, tennis players don't scream as hard as they can. They're not trying to startle anybody. They're just trying to get some energy into those things. So you don't have to be loud for those reasons, but you kind of have to be loud if you want to startle the person or let people know something's happening. Okay? In class, the Kiai can actually give you energy. If you're tired, if you're dragging, and you need to psych yourself up, like weightlifters before they pick up a heavy weight. Okay, that is kind of getting the body ramped up. And if you're tired in class, a loud Kiai can help get you through things, give you energy. Doesn't really matter so much in a fight, or maybe it does. You shouldn't be tired in a fight. So, make your technique stronger. Get your body ready to deal with whatever might be coming. Startle the person. Draw attention to yourself. Motivate yourself. Give yourself some energy. Those are like, what, 5 reasons? And then there's also some more, but those are some to work on. If you think about your own reasons, feel free to let us know.